Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we're looking at Batman Spawn crossover. The other Batman Spawn crossover, I should say. This is not the one by Frank Miller and Todd McFarlane. Did you know there was another one? Well, there is, and you're going to see it. So subscribe to my channel, hit like. I'm going to cue the intro, and I'll be right back.
FitzTroytv. Comic book art critiques. Snark, pizza, and sarcastic ways. Levels and geeky gaze. Sadie's comics rule the day. Hurry up and turn that page. Michael Fitz Troy.
Alright, so how cool is this? So yes, I love these prestige format books. I do like the Black Label books coming out now with the bigger format because it shows off the art better, and for me, it's all about the comic book art, so I kind of love that. I would love to have seen like these books in that format. There's a little bit of a resistance to different sizes because, you know, you have to think about your bags and boards and your long boxes and storage and things like that. So, I mean, that is the only thing. Like those big ass artist edition from IDW, like I would love to own 100 of them, all of them, like every single one they produce. But the shelf space is like a nightmare situation. Anyway, Batman Spawn, written by 3 different writers, so you know it's going to be good if there are 3 writers on it, right? I mean, that's a hallmark. I don't want to bend this. I didn't say bend this. I don't want to bend this, but look how cool that is. I love Klaus Janson's art. Klaus Janson is such a great artist. He works as a finisher a lot, but he's a penciler, an inker, and a colorist in his own right. And I want to say he did color this, so this is very cool. So we get to see him like really flex. I guess he just did the color guides, and Steve Buccellato did the separations on the color computer or whatever. This is sort of at the beginning of computer colors, you know, the dawn of image, and lettered by Todd Klein. I think we're still doing letters on boards. They don't do that anymore. Everything's pretty much done digitally. I was just lamenting about that to my friend the other day, that that's my only misgiving. I love the effects and everything that happens with digital art, except you kind of lose the original art. And, you know, some artists are printing like one-of-a-kind, you know, prints of their digital art. But I still think that's still a reprint in a way. Maybe that's a negative spin, and I will rethink that. Change my mind. How do you feel about that in the comments, guys? I mean, I just don't think, like, I just want the original artboard. I want Klaus Janson's, like, blood, and, well, not maybe his blood, but at least his sweat and his finger oil on my artboard when I get it. And as sloppy and black and all over the place as his inks are, you know, there's going to be some body fluids on that original art. And that was pretty gross. But anyway, Doug Moench, Chuck Dixon, and Alan Grant, all 3 amazing artists or writers who all have ties to Batman for sure. Klaus Janson, artist and colorist. I already did that. Batman created by Bob Kane. I'm going to go ahead and throw in the and Bill Finger here because he gets credit now too, because he contributed so much to the Batman mythos, and well deserved at that. I'm gearing up for I'm coming up on my 500th episode, and I'm going to do the Dark Knight Returns. I thought I'd make it like an event, something special, and Klaus Janson's contribution to that is just undeniable. Like, I don't think it would be the same book without him, and it was just kind of magic what him and Frank Miller did. And you can kind of see a lot of like that coming into this. This is so cool. I love it. Oh my god, this is kind of amazing. I love this Croatoan like tree here from Croatoa, and then you got this big like field with a pentagram, and then you got Gotham City. I love when they have all the blimps going around. Like, that's such a hallmark of Gotham City. Great looking Batman. I'm loving these colors. I think they look fantastic. Klaus Janson's such a great colorist. Ooh, that is one gritty, gross, melted, mushy looking Spawn. Spawn's having sort of like a resurgence right now. And good for Todd McFarlane. I mean, Spawn is such a great character and a lot of fun, and I really hope that that movie happens, because I'm actually a fan of the original Spawn film. I thought John Leguizamo was over the top and hysterical, just as a movie comic book villain can and could be. I was gonna say should be, but why pigeonhole, right? Like, there are definitely all kinds of comic book villains that are worthy. This is just very, like, in the Spawn universe with the TV screens, and loving this art so much. That is really cool there. Great use of, like, negative space. I mean, that is, like, a lot of spatter. I remember reading an interview with Bill Sienkiewicz once, and he was just like, whatever, I just throw whatever on the board and whatever sticks. And I've just always admired sort of like a haphazard, sort of like great way to get effects. Like, you can get this with like a toothbrush. Just dip the toothbrush in the ink and flick it and spatter it across the page. That's why you need your studio like in the basement or something, so that you can just like throw ink all over the place. Spawn and Batman look so cool together. That's such a great double page spread there. I love these colors. They definitely like seem of the early days of Image ilk, when some of the colors were a little too oversaturated and made it a little bit dark sometime. But I think it's really working on a lot of different levels here. I'm really appreciating it. I love Janson's inks with just like the thick, juicy lines, and it just looks great. As much as I'm enjoying this color, I would love to see this in black and white too, because I bet it's just beautiful. Todd McFarlane is so great. What a great design for Spawn, because it really utilizes a lot of the hallmarks that he's known for, like the crazy things he did with Batman's cape. He could translate well into Spawn, and like his chains sort of stand in for Spider-Man's webs, and just doing like great framing sequences and different tricks like that. I'm loving these letters by Todd Klein. He did a great job of emulating what Tom Orzechowski does on, or did on Spawn. Original looking font. I mean, say what you want about Todd McFarlane and Spawn, but I mean, if you look at those early Spawn books by McFarlane, they're just gorgeous. Like, from the pencils to the inks to the colors, right down to the lettering. And boy, was there a lot of it. Spawn is not a light read, I will tell you that much. This is so cool. What a great page here. A lot of spatter. I love this great effect here with the, like we said before, great use of negative space and spotting blacks. Klaus Janson is just kind of a master. I feel like he's probably like quick, because he has such an enormous body of work. Like, I'd kind of love to just watch him work on a page and just see how he does it and what he's doing, and just like, I can imagine him just like totally having a ball with it. Oh my god, that is so fun here. I don't know if it's an homage to the TV show or not, but it probably is. You know how they always had those great scenes in the Adam West TV show where they were like, him and Robin were climbing up the side of the building, and then Sammy Davis Jr. would pop out to say hello. And that's totally giving me that. Right there. This is like the I mean, you know, of course, the one drawn by Todd McFarlane is way more exciting because he is the creator, and to have him drawing Batman and Spawn together is amazing. But this is totally gorgeous too, and has a lot of worthy merit. Definitely worth checking out. If you guys don't have this, you need to find it and add it to your collection because it is so cool. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Hit like, share my content, and I'll bring you some more later. All right, thanks, guys.